Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Today we are going to be doing a movie unboxing and movie ramble with some not really new to me. I've seen them both a lot, but some new box sets from Mondovision. We're going to be looking at Possession, which is kind of internet famous. And this box is like velvety. It has like a velvet texture. And also on the Silver Globe, which has just gotten its first North American release with this. This is one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time. Previously, I was watching it. I'll link a website that has it to watch for free in the comments. But I was previously watching mine from a bootleg DVD that I got from a Greek eBay seller. So very excited to have a box. Moon. That's so nice. These are pretty thick box sets. This one has quite a sizable book in it. But we're just going to be going through them. I'm going to be rambling. And should be a simple video. For me at least. Maybe. I want to just tap on this a little bit. Okay. So, first up is Possession. I have not opened this one yet. Okay, I understand. It's like a magnetic little... Very nice. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's kind of hard to show. But I'm most curious about the book to start. How does this come out? Hold on a second, I can't figure out how to get the book out. Back. It was actually quite simple. It just opens up like this, and it has a magnetic little strip that closes it. Oh wow. We have a little Japanese poster. A reproduction of a Japanese poster for this movie, which is very cool. And it even has some little blurbs about the film. Very cool. Possession. It's so cool. Such a cool little thing to have. We have a little certificate of authenticity for this box set, which, thank you, I guess. It's very cool. I'm kidding. I previously had the smaller Mondovision version of this movie, like not the full box set. And it's very weird because people would mark this like $40 for the little one. People would mark those up on eBay like so much, and then when On the Silver Globe, was up for pre-order, I realized that the box set was still in stock on the website that Mondo links out to, and I was like, yeah. Don't know how people get away with marking these things up. This is just... Oh, we got the soundtrack in here as well. I think, yeah, both movies come with the soundtrack, so that's very cool. Especially on the Silver Globe. Some very funky songs in that movie. It's very funny. Ooh. What is this? We have some little art cards, maybe? What are these? Yeah, these are so cool. Whoa. Whoa. I love her. I love Isabel. This movie, the The leads are Isabel Ajani and Sam Neill. Both fantastic. Sorry, I just bumped the cable there. I hope it wasn't too loud. Ooh, this is so cool. So cool. Alright, let's get into this booklet, shall we? I'm gonna actually close that. There's a lot included with this box set. I previously only opened on the Silver Globe, and I had no idea what was included with Possession, besides the booklet that I was quite excited for. She's so fierce. Isabel Ajani is one of my favorite actresses on earth. Her and Meiko Kaji are like my... Is it terrible to say literally me? But it's pretty true. I have Meiko Kaji face tattoo that I will talk about sometime, which is a reference to 2 of her film series in her career. A lot of people know some of her music because Tarantino took it and used it for the Kill Bill movies. But, one of my favorites. I have a sticker with this picture on my laptop. And it's the Japanese poster as well. We all know that look. I be looking like that sometimes. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festival, which is very cool. I think this won a lot of stuff at festivals. This is like the Zulawski, this director's movie. This is his movie that is most popular in Europe, in America, Western Europe. He is Polish and was exiled to France for a little bit because he was violating some very draconian, if I can say so, blasphemy laws, which Poland still has in place, which is very odd to me, at least. But eventually he was invited. Oh my god, so sorry about that. Eventually he was invited back to Poland, and That was one he made on the Silver Globe. But in the production of that movie, the Minister of Culture changed. There was a change in the government official. And the new guy set to destroy his movie again. So, On the Silver Globe remains incomplete. But seriously, one of the coolest sci-fi things I have ever seen. I like David Lynch's Dune quite a bit, even though he doesn't like it. But I'm not impressed by the new Dune movies. I think if I ever want to experience Dune, that I should read it. This is one of my favorite scenes. It's like a meltdown in a subway tunnel, which is pretty internet famous, if you will, if I can say that. Let's just do some pure page flipping sounds. I need to unsync my phone with my laptop because that was the notification that I got. My phone is always on silent. But for some reason, my laptop makes sounds. It was my mom texting me. Oh, wow. Sigma girl boss. Does that make sense? No, but yes. Alright. Is there anything else? Oh. We still have the little envelope, which is very cute. I'm gonna put some of this stuff back inside the case. There's a little bit of a texture to it. What do we have here? It is stuck inside the envelope. The envelope. There we go. Oh, perfect. We have even more. I should probably look at these first. We have even more little art cards. We've all been there. We have all been there. Me and who? Me and me, honestly. Aw. Baby Sam Neill is funny looking. I'm not used to seeing him young. This is like the only thing that I see him young in. I don't even remember this happening in the movie. Just gonna shuffle through these for a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna put these away. Okay, that's too loud. We're not gonna put these away. I'm just gonna put them to the side. And we can set these somewhere. Just gonna move some stuff around. There we go. Possession, everyone. Next, we're doing On the Silver Globe. That's the Polish title, the original Polish title, that I will not try to pronounce because I don't want to butcher it. This is another magnetic one. Kind of opens like a book. It's such a pretty little box set. This movie is based on a novel, a sci-fi novel, by the director's uncle, called The Lunar Trilogy. I have not read that novel, but this includes some really incredible art from it. It's a gorgeous little set. I went through, there's a much smaller, this is a much smaller kind of set than Possession. But unfortunately my favorite character doesn't have any art included. But it's still cool to talk about and go through. Well, there he is. I mean, that might be... He's a giant bird man called Avi. Avi. that this could be something from the novel that is meant to be one of them. They're a whole race of creatures called the Sherns, and they're pretty gruesome, but I have quite a lot to say about Avi as a character. I think he's impressive and wonderful and different. So different. We have original art from the novel by Jerzy Zulawski. Uncle Z of Crazy Uncle Z. Yeah, wow. So here we have the Lunar Trilogy. Which is the original novel. Some of the Earth people and the Moon people. Very cool. She's having a moment. But if you've seen anything by this filmmaker, I think you probably know that hysterical folks, hysteria, hyper manic monologues are very normal. It's almost like a hypnosis that the actors have to be in to perform these feats of mania. But I think it's brilliant. I think I could do it quite well. Always wanted to get into film somehow. But I once wanted to be a director, but now it's like why would I go through film school just to memorize someone's coffee orders in the end? And I did 3 months of film school. It was not a great time. I've said before, why would I want to be a director when I can post Instagram stories? And now, why would I want to be a director when I can have an ASMR channel? Wow. Here we have a little shiny booklet with a shiny crown of thorns, which the Birdman Avi does don in certain scenes. He has a very interesting skull structure. Maybe not dissimilar to mine, but he has like a crown of thorns that goes around his head, and then it also goes up over and then back. It's very subtle, but it's very cool. The costumes in this movie are fantastic. It's a horrific thing that it was left incomplete, but also kind of beautiful. It's the government was literally destroying everything from the film, and cast members and people who worked on the film, literally they were hiding costumes, anything they could salvage, like in their apartments and stuff. Like just passionate people who are working on it, trying to save anything they could. Oh, that's one of my favorite makeup. The makeup in this movie is incredible and inspires a lot of my style when I do my own makeup. I don't even know what her hair is. There are like little tubes and pipes and like all kinds of things braided into her hair. A synopsis. I will read the synopsis of On the Silver Globe. 2 space agents receive a video message locked in a container fallen from the sky. Inside, they find a sort of video diary recounting the story of 5 people who fled Earth and its constraints, attempting to establish a utopian family on another planet. On this planet, which strangely resembles Earth, only 3 survivors of the 5 explorers remain, 2 men and a woman. The hero, Jerzy, is the film's narrator, presented using a point-of-view shot, a sort of medieval cleric. He believes that he should stay free and not take part in anything, neither intellectually nor physically, except to record everything that happens. The woman and the other man form a couple and have a great love for life, but ultimately, Jerzy will remain alone with a group of children born from the union of the couple. They form a tribe, forcing him to become a patriarch of morals and religion, a sort of Moses for whom they expect to receive stone tablets. This is the first of the 3 deceptions in the film. Years later, this humanity explores the planet and builds a kind of structure beyond the sea. The tribe goes to find out what it is, but they're slaughtered by the Sherns, strange, evil birds. Debatable. Obvious, debatable. Reduced to slavery, the tribe of men must live underground in something that resembles catacombs, powerless against the physical and mental force of the Sherns. In the meantime, Jerzy, who is now the old man, has sent a message into space. In reply, the people of Earth dispatch Merrick, it's my boy, a sort of space official to investigate what has happened. However, the tribe mistakes him for a messiah who has come to save them from the cruelty of the Sherns. Merrick is forced to assume this role imposed upon him. This is the second deception. A war ensues, and Merrick sets off with his troops, invading the city of the Sherns to exterminate them. He realizes at that moment that the Sherns are another tortured form of humanity, and, recoiling from genocide, he refuses to eliminate them. Having lost the battle, Merrick is captured and crucified, which by humans, by the humans of the moon. We then witness the frolics of Merrick's wife, Atza, and those of her lover, Jacek, who gradually observed their love story falling apart, until Jacek, using hallucinogenic drugs from a sort of eternal tribe, witnesses Merrick's death, and finally the extinction of the civilization founded by the 5 first emigrants. This is the third and ultimate deception. The horseman from the beginning brings the message from space, and there the story ends. I know that may seem like a lot to put in a synopsis, but this movie is it's an experience more than anything. I've seen it 14 or 15 times probably, and it's one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen. This is the poster that is on my bootleg DVD. And then this is the one that they used for this edition of the film. But I think we're gonna open the top secret envelope and then end there. This has been quite a long video, just for 2 movies. I've been a bit apprehensive to make this video, a little nervous inside, because I love these movies so much, and I feel like it's my duty to do them justice. In my little video on my little channel. Cute. But this has been very fun. I will add that the notification from my phone out, because I can't stop thinking about it. But let's go through some art from the Lunar Trilogy. There's Earth. You can see Africa and Europe and Asia. Very cool. Very cool. There's the old man. Ada is how you say it. It's not Atza. It's A-Z-A is how it's spelled. But it says Ada here. Not an expert by any means. astronaut. I believe that's when Jertzi, the old man, when he meets his end. This film, it follows generations of people, because the people who were born on Earth age more slowly on the moon than the humans that were born on the moon. So one Earth human can live to see many generations of people grow up and, live. And it's very interesting. I think that's a bit of Australia that you can see. Avi, the Shern, is very fascinated with Earth, and they don't really establish how he knows about Earth, which is curious, because he lived far across the sea and then infiltrated humanity, the moon humans. And him and Merrick, they're pretty much boyfriends. It's pretty good. I think it's magical and beautiful. But he asks Merrick. They sort of have a telepathic, very intimate, sensual sort of telepathic standoff, which is, I think it's a very beautiful scene. But at the end of it, when Merrick's about to lose it, Avi stops and he says, "What is Earth? The place where you come from?" And Merrick just says that it's a star. A star. And it's like, what is this Avi? What is this guy? How does he know about this? Can you see it? Can you see Earth? And you don't see Earth in the sky anywhere, like in these illustrations from the book. I've never thought about that until like just now. It's very interesting. Alright, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this little movie ramble. I highly recommend On the Silver Globe and Possession if you're into some psychological thriller kind of, spiritual, very spiritual kind of sci-fi movies. Can't miss them. But as I always say, make sure you look up content guides if you have any trauma or anything like that, because these are pretty wild movies. I find them to be very easy to connect with, given my own quirks and preferences and little things that I have been through. But I know that's different for everyone. Thank you very much. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. I'm a skeleton today.